Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. Hi, I'm Speeder. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. I believe this is Skyrim episode 9. In the last episode, which I literally just barely filmed, because I'm filming 2 at a time and then uploading them and, scheduling them for when they need to go up. I'm filming this on July 27th, 2022. In the last episode, we completed our kind of mundane side quests. There were 3 of them. We wanted to retrieve a sword from a bandit camp. We had a bounty that we did. And we also retrieved this guy's Amulet of Arche from the catacombs in Whiterun. So yeah, lots of side quests. Last episode, we also had a run-in with a dragon, which we did not kill because he kept spawning in areas around people, and even when I got him into the wild a little bit, he just ended up going and attacking the people again, which I didn't appreciate. So now we're back with another video. I also once again forgot to set a timer, but that's fine. Anyways, let's turn the sound on and get started. Well, actually, before we do that, let me explain my goal for this episode. In this episode, my goal is to get to Ivarstead and hopefully climb the 7,000 steps. That's my main goal. If we do get that done, then I want to complete the training with the Greybeards, other than when they send me to go do stuff. I have done most of this quest line, at least most of the first part of it, but I haven't fully finished it, fully. But anyways, yeah, that's all. So let's turn on the sound and get started. Ivarstead, this way. I'm not going to bring Lydia with me on the 7,000 steps, simply because there is a section of the 7,000 steps that there is a troll up there that I like to sneak around, and every time I try to do that, Lydia ends up attacking it, which I don't appreciate. So she gets to stay down there instead of joining me, which would not be helpful if I encounter a dragon, but yeah. We are now on our way to Ivarstead. A long journey around this mountain. I guess I should probably find something to talk about while we're going down this long trail. I think I'm still on the trail? I'm honestly not sure. I already said this in a previous episode, but yesterday I went and saw Thor: Love and Thunder. I won't say much about it, other than the fact that it was decent. Best I've ever seen, not the worst I've ever seen. I've also said this, but I'm currently attempting to make a backlog till the end of the year on all of my channels. So that means I need to make, I think it's I think we're down to 34 videos once I'm done with this one for Keeper of the Games. And then 24 videos each for Keeper the Books and Keeper the Movies. And then it's like 130 something for Lydia. Yeah, it's like 130 something for. Is that fire? What is that? Anyways, yeah, it's like 130 something for if you're audiobooks. I'm doing them in order, so I'm doing Keeper the Games first. And for Keeper the Games, every time I make 2 videos, I schedule them. For the other channels, every time I make 1 video for Keeper the Books or 1 video for Keeper the Movies, those immediately get scheduled. But for if you're audiobooks, I'm waiting until I have all of them filmed to post them, which probably isn't a great idea. But yeah, that is what I'm doing. Don't really know what wolf pelts do for me other than the fact that they're decently good value. I mean, not the best.
What is it? Dragons? This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. How am I supposed to do anything with all those bears running around? The Greybeards stay away from me, and I stay away from them. Suits me just fine. My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Ivarstead long ago. Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
Okay.
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Okay.
On your way up to 7,000. Steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just passing through on your way to High Hrothgar. I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, They could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done. Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Aren't the
Be careful up
Greybeards?
there.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you? I always thought it was odd that there's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak of the mountain above the monastery. Huh. Not sure what's up there, but I bet the Greybeards know. My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters? Have yourself
Honestly,
a
I'm
great-
not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery.
Okay, whoa.
Still here. I will remain on guard here.
Or maybe I want to take
You
control
heading
this
out?
time.
As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
And if it gets too complicated once we get up there, I will just... leave you behind at the start of the troll area.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. All right then.
we can probably make it all the way up the 7,000 steps in this episode.
Huh? I was just outside Ivarstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. I was just outside Ivarstead when it happened.
No.
It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. Until next time.
Should probably, at some point, maybe read all of those. I didn't realize that you could. I mean, I think I did, but I didn't start on the first one. Maybe to get some lore, I'll do that. At some point. I think this might be where the troll is. Yeah. There he is. Okay, Lydia, we're going around, please. If I absolutely have to, I'll fight it, but I don't intend to. So please do not freaking aggravate the troll. Okay. You're here with me in case a dragon attacks. Because I've had dragons attack me up here before. That is it. Yeah, let's see if we can find this offering basket for this guy. Probably should have checked what the guy gave me. He said it was like a food bag or something. This feels like it should be the thing that we're looking for, right? Let's see what we can do here. So clearly this is the thing that we're supposed to put stuff in, right? But I'm not sure what he gave me. Ah, here it is. Okay. I'll complete that later. Now, okay, we have 20 minutes left, so let's go talk to the Greybeards. Whew.
So, a dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Do not be afraid. Your shout will not harm us. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in high Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnerith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves. We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. You learn a new word like a monster. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnerith granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. 5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. 5. When your voice can open the path, we study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jurgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals. Sky above, voice within. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the target.
I've got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. Anything else?
Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori. shut. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold. Now we will see how clever you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? X! Wood! Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself... You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. Wind, guide you.
Okay. Looks like we have 7 minutes left. So, I think next we're going to turn to Klimek. Klimek? I'm not sure how to say his name. But we're going to return to him and inform him that we made the delivery. And if we still have time, I'm going to go to retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. First, let's go grab Lydia.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Okay. Now let's travel back to Ivarstead and go talk to what's his face.
You there. You're the one they call
Yes.
Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
You would fear
What do you need?
Okay. Both of those things will be done eventually. Now, we're doing this.
Good to see you again. How'd that... Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Thank you. 500. Wow.
Thanks again for the legwork.
Much appreciated. Getting closer to my goal of over 5,000 gold to buy that house. Okay. So we're about out of time now. We got 2 minutes.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So let's go start this. I know we don't have a lot of time for it. Oh, wow. Is it really that far? Alright then. Yeah, so we're about out of time. Got 1 more minute. So I guess let's just begin the journey. I think I'm gonna like count to 45 in my head or something. Okay. I think it is now time to save. And, yeah. So that's all for today. Turn off the sound. Yeah. So we accomplished our goal for the episode. We did a little side quest for, what's his face? I can never remember, and delivered that delivery to High Hrothgar and got apparently 500 gold from it, which is nice. We also trained with Greybeards and have now been sent on a mission to retrieve the horn of, I think, Jurgen Windcaller or something. I don't remember if that's the exact name, but anyways, yeah, so in the next one, we'll go and see about that horn. Maybe it's where we're looking for it, maybe it's not. Who knows? We also ran into some cultists. That's another thing we'll have to do on a future date. I have no idea what that's about actually, because I've never done that quest, but yeah, we're actually getting pretty close to the point where I haven't done stuff. Especially because I'm not joining the Imperial Legion, so that's another thing I've done in the past is I joined the Imperial Legion. I'm joining the Stormcloak Rebellion instead, which is something I will do in a future episode. But anyways, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.